I say, chase your dreams, man. Do that thing, man, that keeps you up at night. That thing that bothers you, man, that makes you trip. You can't quit thinking about it. You always wake up in the middle of the night with a new idea. That's what you gotta chase, because anything else, it's going to disappoint. I would hate to die and never do the thing I was born to do. Your brain will tell you to give up. Your brain is a predicting machine, so it wants certainty. Giving up is certain, so in that moment, your brain's going to tell you that it's easier to give up. But if we're really honest with ourselves, the greatest discomfort of all is living with this feeling inside, that you're not living the life you're meant for. If you keep up your present that you're on, where will you be in 5 years? Boy, it's easy to say, hey, I haven't really thought about that. So now, make this note. In 5 years, here's the probability. You will either arrive at a well-designed destination or an undesigned one. Well-designed or undesigned. And I promise you, 5 years from now, you really don't want to arrive at an undesigned destination, because you may very well wind up wearing what you don't want to wear, driving what you don't want to drive, living where you don't want to live, maybe doing what you don't want to do, simply because you didn't design a better destination. If you don't develop simply the ability to get up when you said you would, to eat what you said you would, to exercise because you said you would, to talk in a way to your kids that's patient because you said you would, you will never have the self-confidence to succeed in any environment. You won't. You don't need to have everything. Have you ever figured out how to start improving your life? Everyone looks for the exact formula to transform into their ideal self, but you don't need the exact formula. Honestly, you don't even really need to know who your ideal self is. You just need to know what to do today in order to wake up a better person tomorrow. You'll never be as young as you are right now. Don't wait to do something. The time is now. Everyone knows this old quote. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is today. And there are lots of things that you probably wish that you did 10 years ago. Lots of things that you probably think, oh, I'm too old to do now. And these are once again all limitations, because you are the youngest that you're ever going to be today. Your days are going to pass regardless. This whole week, this whole next week, whether you slack off or if you really push it, the time is just going to pass. So, I mean, it's up to you. If the time is going to pass anyway, I think it's worth it to at least try to do something. Cool self-love means taking care of your own needs and not sacrificing them all the time just to please other people. Too many of us, including myself and maybe you, will sacrifice our own needs, what we really need in our life, just to please other people, not to inconvenience them, not to make them uncomfortable. You know, maybe what you need to do is really pursue that dream you have right now. But you're not doing it because you don't want to make the people around you uncomfortable. Don't sacrifice your own needs just to please other people. That is not a form of self-love. Self-love asks what they should do, as if it's some sort of mystery. The fact is, you know, the true separator between progress and stagnation is the action taken on the simple things that are right in front of you. If you want to be in a life that is full of equanimity means the calmness of the soul, and a life that is full of peace, you need to be here now, focusing on what you can control, not focusing on the future, but focus on what you can do today. And by natural law, for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. The universe will give you exactly what you deserve. Don't live a life of misery by living in the past or living in the future, but live a life of peace and equanimity by being here right now. Now, you are getting through everything you're going through. I just want you to give yourself some credit right now. Like, you are literally getting through everything you're going through, no matter what's going on in your life. It's not permanent. Everything is going to change. It takes courage to be successful. It is far easier not to be successful. Misery will always have company. Success breeds contempt. If you don't want to make waves, be mediocre, be normal, and fit in. One thing is for sure, I feel that I had the power to create my own destiny. I try to visualize every single thing in my life, not only believe it, but really feel it with every cell in my body. And I just want to send a message out there to every young person. Be in the present moment. Forget about what happened in the past. The future is something that is just going to happen. But if you want a better future, you create it. You've got to come at it with that whatever it takes mindset. I don't care what I have to go through. I don't care who hurts me, who leaves me. I'm going to do whatever it takes to become the person that I was meant to be. I'm going to do whatever it takes to win. I'm going to do whatever it takes to get my family in a better situation. You've got a bet on you. You believe in everybody else, you clap for everybody else, you support everybody else. But when are you going to look in the mirror and believe in the person you see? It's about time for you to believe in you because you've got it. You are already enough, and once you can fully accept who you are and where you are, it allows you to navigate where you're going so much easier. Instead of feeling like, I'm not enough until I achieve this thing, I'm not enough until I get this person, my self-worth is in this external thing. No, your self-worth is right here. It's rooted within you. Never regret making a decision you thought would make you happy, but it didn't. Never blame yourself for things you did that you thought would change your life, but it ended up not working out. You should be proud that you had the courage to give it a try. Not many people have that inside of them. Every experience taught you something valuable. Don't give up now, because everything is leading you to where you need to be.